our planned activity them as loudly as possible, draw their attention so we can deploy forces covertly. High risk reward. Oh, we can play this in multiplayer. I'm watching the NFL Combine. Mason Rudolph, 4,904 yards in 2017. Here's Nick Shimonik, Texas Tech. Homeboy dropped. Yeah, that's what we wanted, right? See how long does this take? I wonder what was the sales numbers on the after its announcement in June 2015, Mass Effect Andromeda became a highly anticipated game. Upon release, it received generally mixed reviews from video game publications. Praise was directed at the game's improved combat and visuals, while criticism was aimed at its character animations and technical issues. As of September 2017, the game has shipped over 2 million copies worldwide. You hear that? 2 million copies worldwide. We don't know how much it sold though. The game was marketed with a wide variety of video content, including teasers, gameplay reveals at various award shows and conferences, cinematic trailers. Instructional gameplay series was also promoted with a set of action figures by toy company Funko.
We need to secure this position. Enemies on the move.
Which consists of Peebee, Liam Kosta, Jaal, Marilynne Ryder, and Archon.
Cover what you got.
I remember how to play this.
Squad member down.
I don't remember how to play this. Gotta get my buttons right. Got buttons right.
Bad losses. Mission
So, this is a cold game if we're by ourselves. What do you mean waiting on me? I'm pressing that. If we send a strike team, we don't have to do that, right? We've got reports of hazardous materials at one of our facilities. Dispose of them safely so we can retake the location. Bribe attempts, enemies everywhere, outlaw. 5 mission funds. Bronze credit loot box. Friendly forces are trying to escape enemy pursuit. Clear them path. Discourage the enemy coming after them. And then poor weather conditions, nighttime vision. Have us doing this joint self. That's not cool. General. Hold L while airborne to engage your jump jets. Cover for a short. He just left. What type of assistance? Where? Hey,
my shields.
He just jump right past. They ain't even try to shoot. Appreciate it, thank you. Got no teamwork involved with nobody. Ship 91 is down. Moto Trevor. I'm out of here. We out of there, y'all. It's Komodo Trevor. My Komodo truck is blue little. It would fit there. We gotta get that book for this. Mamba style still. See those chips is out too. That's what I think. We'll stick together. Mamba style doesn't work. They did that, we ain't do nothing. Y'all don't ever stand still. They just run around everywhere. Gosh darn it. Yeah, okay. Is that a healing thing right there?
Sweet.
Ouch.
Shield.
What the heck?
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Just one left.
How we change skins again? They destroyed me. Run.
Next time's on me. I gotcha.
Damn, good move. Dang. Dang. It's a lot of devices. It's a lot of devices, y'all. You like the level up or something? Oh, we ain't here by ourselves. Darn it. No way we're gonna do this by ourselves.
We need to secure this position and
story. But that is dope. Spec skills and Bane. Research to unlock new blueprints and select development to craft. Augmentation. Apply one such augment to an item when hovering. 35% weapon damage. Stabilize. When applied on guns, this gun projectile augmentation. You may apply one such augmentation to a gun during the development process. When applied on armor, this is a special augmentation. You may apply one such augment to an armor piece during the development. 'The Ket Zalkin rifle is a mainstay among the Ket semi-automatic plasma projectiles. 35. That's one. Are you sure you want to research this project? Material. Can't utilize a number of unfamiliar alloys in their technology. At this time, the initiative is unavailable to replicate most of them. These alloys can be acquired by defeating cat enemies or dismantling their weapons and armor. They can also be purchased from certain merchants. A metalloid element useful in electronics and manufacturing. Silicon. So that's what's in boobies. Then we need, excuse me, a corrosion resistant transition metal useful for manufacturing purposes. Nickel can be detected via orbital scan. It may be discovered in small amounts of food. Double nickel. And rare metal can be used to produce various construction alloys. Vanadium can be detected via orbital scan, binded with the Nomad. Can also be purchased from certain. Ket alloy. They call it alloy, we call it the ket. In element 0. Electrically stimulated element 0 creates mass effect fields. Its basis much modern faster travel. Element 0 detected via orbital scan. amounts also be purchased. Westbrook right there. Find some elements. Zeroism. Supposed to be.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus. What can I do for you?
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated, lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything, by memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy, legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
What's going on? I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one. and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was?
Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
How did the Initiative even get its hands on Geth knowledge? They're isolationist and hostile.
I don't know, Ryder. Maybe I don't want to know.
How long have you been awake in Helios?
Not as long as some. Missed the entire mess of the uprising, thank heaven. I was defrosted to replace an exiled member of the team. Not that there was much science to do for the longest time.
So what did you do?
Helped wherever I could. Made plans for science we would eventually do. Spent some time on an investigation, figuring out how long the food would last if the worst happened. Who's essential, who's not, who gets what. I don't want to do that again.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe you had to do that.
With no arcs, no pathfinders, we had to plan for the worst.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
To Ryder from Cora, thanks for talking. Things feel better. They don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work's important. So it's time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress, like fuel serves a fire. Leaves, verse 132. Cora, plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. To Ryder from Suvi. Dear Ryder, I've attached my paper on the Helios soil in case you are looking for some light bedtime reading. Once again, I'm so honored to be here. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, I've completed my analysis on the injuries you suffered on the habitat during the fall. Well, both falls, including the facial damage occurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairline surface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction site installed in the Tempest. Exploring harsh environments can take its toll after all. This week can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Calio claims the suite runs on antiquated Exina. I think that's one of his little jokes. Writer from Carrie T. Vessa. Hello, Pathfinder. I'm a freelance vid maker. I could really use your help with my latest project. It's going to be historic. I hope. Just like your mission. Can we meet on the Nexus for a chat? I can explain better in person. Slow those things. Alright. And over here. Anyone want to help me move a couch? Not right now, but I'll keep you on my list. Especially if you're biotic and can drop the weight. Pay you back in beer or whatever else we find. Congratulations, Pathfinder Ryder, on a successful installation of your info board version 3.4. You are now ready to keep yourself and your staff informed on the latest developments abroad. Tempest. Okay, I've set up everyone's users' accounts. I've added Cora. So we can post anything here. Right. Anything you want the whole crew to see. So I disabled image embedding. Missed opportunities. Sorry everyone, I forgot where you're taking turns. Half of the rations. Excuse me, aren't unpacked yet. Got you covered, Callow. Soup in the galaxy. Stro. Alexa and Uvo. For me. Fruit cocktail. I think we might have left port without.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically, without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables. Ryder?
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Who knows? Dad's always been one for secrets.
But he's sharing them with you now. That's something.
So how'd an Asari doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.